Hello and welcome to Divinely Guided 999. My name is Lynetta and I'm back with another message for today. Before I get started with this reading, as always, I give thanks to the universe for guidance, protection, and assistance with this reading. So this message today is for a woman that is going to training to obtain her CDLs. Now, if this message is for you, you will know because this message today is about you being around individuals that has been keeping you at a standstill for quite some time. Yeah, for quite some time for their own personal gain. And you come to the realization that you may struggle to put an ending with certain connections with people, but I feel like it's being easier for you to do so because of certain things being exposed, certain people showing you they're not interested in even certain things that you speak about, or just showing no interest at all to even care about what you're doing or even how you're doing, and the lack of communication, like just having these reoccurring things happening that shows you every time that these individuals or this person is just not for you. And in the past, it could have been hard to cut loose with these connections because it was some care there. But for your sake, for your peace, I feel like you're slowly starting to do so. And you're taking your personal life more serious. And that's where the CDL training come in at. I feel like these are connections with either people or just an individual where you was kind of trying to hanging on to, like you was hanging in there, being on again and off again, you having all these different fallouts for whatever reason, but it's like you're no longer being around someone, dealing with people, not being in communication, and all of that has distracted you, keeping you at a standstill when it comes to you focusing on your own personal growth. But something happened to where you had a wake-up call, and I feel like this is just paying attention to people's what is it called, paying attention to people's routine of doing things, their actions, how they respond, just paying attention to a lot of different things that cause you to realize that you're no longer finna be going in this loop with these individuals or with this person. And that when it comes to the type of relationships that you don't want one that is just like iffy when it comes to being peaceful, when it comes to the foundation of the relationship, when it comes to knowing whether you're going to be in communication or not, if a person going to show up for you like how you show up for them, if you can tell them things and it not be told, like you're coming to the realization, or you have come to the realization about the type of relationships, the type of connections that you're willing to have. And because of that, I feel like you are really taking yourself more serious, and that's where it comes to focusing on your own personal growth. Like you're no longer wanting to deal with any toxicity because you come to realize that the connection or the connections that you had, it's just not a connection where this person wants to see you do good. And this is something that you realize. That's why this is a need for you to change the environment that you was in. And I feel like this is something that you may have done already. And that's where this conclusion comes in at when it comes to what you want to do with yourself and with your life. Because once you change your environment and change your mindset and how you see people, instead of having so much loyalty, and love, oh, excuse me. For people that show you otherwise, because it's meant for you to start taking your own personal growth serious and not letting it be discussed to anyone, because this is someone or people that they're used to what they're used to. And you changing your environment is what puts you in this place to where you can obtain this training to become a licensed CDL driver. So this is the reading for today. I close off this reading yet again, giving thanks to the universe for guidance, protection, and assistance with this reading. And I want to also end it saying that for some of you, you could have been going through some spiritual warfare where it seemed like you was fighting every tooth and nail just to get to a point to figure out what it is that you need to do to better yourself and put yourself in a better position. And it's like now it's time for the endings to happen for you so that the new beginnings can come in. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.